Nope, I see it there. Sorry guys, I gotta make sure that it actually comes up the right way and not distorted. So I have to make sure because we're doing it from the phone. But welcome to the broadcast. If you're looking at me sideways, we will restart. And if you are not looking at me sideways, we will continue. How about that? All right, so what does it say or how does it appear? Yes, we are sideways. Darn it. Let's try it this way. Let's flip you. I don't think we're supposed to do that. How's that? Boom. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Let me refresh this page and see if it comes up the right way. Hopefully it does. Let me see. Click play. Yes, it's the right way. Hi, everybody. My name is Zakia Ringgold, and we are trying a new tool. And you're probably getting feedback. Hold on. We're trying a new tool where I can stream from my phone from this direction, and that way I can have it go out to multiple places. But if you are new, no, better. Sorry. If you are new to me, welcome to the stream. A lot of you have seen how we went from the dining room, built out this soap studio, and now what we're going to do is show you how we go about packaging all of that soap. Before, I used to use an individual sealer, that's what I call it. And I would do each bar one by one by one. But in case you don't remember, we do 30-pound batches that typically fill a mold about this size, which means I'm getting about 70 bars per batch. And we did about 8 of them. So you guys do the math. That's a lot of times to go up and down and up and down. And so what we're going to do today is show you this new tool that we have to wrap all of your soap and get it all to you fairly quickly. I see we have a lot of you that are watching on Facebook. We have some of you that are watching on YouTube, some of you that are watching on Twitter. No matter where you are watching, welcome. My name is Zakia Ringgold of BuyZakia.com, as well as Live Soap School, as well as Virtual Experience Design Agency. And so on this one, what you're going to see is how we quickly, or semi-quickly, it's not really that quick, how we semi-quickly get all of the soap lined up into this sealer here. And then we're able to shrink wrap them pretty quickly. Nyla came up with a way where we can get about 15 bars in one time instead of doing, I was wasting a lot of the plastic here because I was doing maybe about 9 at a time. But we found that if you put it in vertically, horizontally, whatever, put it in this way instead of the other way, it's a little bit more efficient in terms of the number of bars that we're able to get there. All right, so far we've got 9, which means we need a few more rows here. And then also what I like about this is I'm able to kind of do a quick spot check for every bar to make sure that it's not terrible because sometimes, you know, every bar is very unique, kind of like kids, right? Every bar is unique. Some of them have some mishaps with them. And so I can kind of see them, eyeball them, and decide whether or not they're going to go out as a bar or do them individually as a ugly bar package, like where I'll just fill up a bag of bars that just weren't correct and send them out that way. So then what we have is our magic wand. We call her Winnie. And with Winnie, what we do is we just come to this end here, push her down, give her a little rock, back and forth. And then that third or fourth back and forth, we just pull the soap away. And then we just pull this down, just like that. Push, give it a rock again, and pull. And then pull again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull, pull, pull. Okay? And then we go this way. 1, 3, 4, 5. Pull, pull, pull. All right. I should probably watch a tutorial on the right way to do this. Hello, everyone. I see your comments coming up in a moment. I'll be able to come up and see what exactly you said. But welcome to the stream. All of you that have placed your pre-orders, the soap is now ready to ship out. And you're getting a chance to see how we've kind of upgraded just a little bit, not a whole lot, upgraded the way we are able to package because we have so many more orders than when we first started. And because we had to do so many bars at one time, it just wasn't as efficient to seal them the way we had previously been. So now what we end up with are 3 bars in each one, but we have to make individual soap packets for them, if you will, so that we can then seal them by shrink wrapping them and then labeling them by putting the label on that we printed. But before I go on, let me come say hi to you. John is here. Much love, much respect. Natasha, Sunday in Philly. That's what we should call it. Super Soap Sunday in Philly. So no better. Okay, so thank you all for watching and joining. So now what we do is we take the wand and we go the opposite way. This way here. And we got to get them kind of close. Like this. Yeah. And I come from this way. Push down, rock, 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 rock. It doesn't want to pull, guys. There we go. And this is heat resistant, so it's not going through. And right, you can touch the bottom right afterwards. Anonymous Facebook user says, hey, okay, so it's not giving me your name. So please do let me know who you are, where you're watching from, all that jazz. So I can say hi to you, and then we will go rock, 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 and then pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last 5, I just kind of lift them up. Get them in a nice little order, like that. And now sometimes, because I have them so close, they may seal together. That's okay, I can kind of pull them apart. All right, and then this is the plastic that is left right here. Right there. I would have wasted about 4 times that amount previously. So this, again, it's not hot unless you have pressure going down on there. So let's see what you all have said. Let's see. You for sight. You look marvelous. Thank you for running the bases, my friend. Thank you so much for running the bases. All right. So now some of them did kind of stick together. So I have to kind of pull it without ripping it. If I rip it when I pull it, what ends up happening is the soap has a little hole where the soap packaging has a hole in it. It's not terrible, but I mean, nobody wants to get a pack of soap that has a hole in it, right? It's like, come on, what kind of professionalism is that, right? All right, so we now have all of these individually here. Now, what I typically will do, or what I have started doing, not typically, get all fancy for the broadcast. I haven't typically done this, right? I just started using this. All right, so what we do is we need to seal each one of these so it's really aligned to the soap. So to do that, we turn on our heat gun. And I go along the edges first. And I kind of just hold my hand at the top so that it can seal. Then I flip it and do the other side. I've got my heat gun and know how to use it. That should be on a t-shirt somewhere, right? All right. Beware of the soap maker with the heat gun and the stick blender. All right, so now that we've got the sides, we're going to do the sides of the bars. And never put your heat gun directly on top of it because that heat will pop the plastic. I would say out of every 10 bars that I do pop at least 2 each time. I have not gotten this down to a complete science, guys, but it does save me time when I'm doing it. So we made the soap. Then we allowed the soap to cure for between 4 and 5 weeks, depending on which batch it was. And then what we're doing now is we are sealing them so that we can label them and get them out to all of you. 1 second. Let me see what you all are saying. It's a little too far. You just created a new dance, the rocker. Rock, rock. And I am loving your face on Facebook. All faces ran. Are your soaps hypoallergenic? I have very sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin, I have 2 bars in particular that I would highly recommend. The first one is the crushed oats and honey. That's this one here. It is made with 3 butters: shea butter, cocoa butter, mango butter. It's also made with castor oil, olive oil, coconut oil, as well as palm oil. So if you need to exfoliate your skin, even if you have really, really sensitive skin, you want to use all natural ingredients like that in here. If you're not looking for an exfoliating bar, let's come on over here. And our #1 selling soap, most reviews on the website, is the Triple Butter Blend. This one here. This one has no additional colorants, no fragrances added to it, and it's 100%, well, I hate to say 100% natural. Everything in the world is natural. However, these 2, as well as this one that I'm doing here, activated charcoal will give you, if you have oily skin. So if you have dry skin, you want the Triple Butter Blend. If you're looking for a gentle exfoliation, you want the crushed oats and honey. The oatmeal will exfoliate your skin. The honey draws moisture to your skin. And then there is the activated charcoal and kale. You know what? I'm going to make those a 3 set. A set of all 3, because I'm always recommending the same 3 over and over again. And I think you guys would really like to at least try them out to see which one do you like the best. The other ones that we have, like the peppermint, eucalyptus, what else is over there? Lemongrass, Mr. Man. And then we have the sandalwood and vanilla. All of them are made with a similar formulation, but there's fragrance added to them and there's colorant added to them. And if you have really sensitive skin, that's not typically what you want when you're using a soap. A lot of people say, well, I want my soap to smell a certain way. Soap is a wash-off product. If you're still smelling what was in the soap when you get out of the shower, there was too much fragrance used in there, and that's typically what causes all of the other things. You want to use the body oils or the lotions if you want that smell, or perfume. Soap is meant to cleanse, right? It's for that great smelling smell when you're in the shower. I am always amazed at the ingredients being so normal, natural, and things that I can actually find instead of words I've never heard of. Ooh, that would be awesome if I could buy those soaps in a set. I'm going to make that set right now. See, that's the beauty of live, guys. I'm going to make that soap set live on the stream. All right, let's look, squirrel, right? Let me see, that would be, yeah. Gotta figure out how I can make you a coupon code to get the cost down so that it'll be 24 instead of 27. All right, let me work on that. But let me finish these because people have ordered. They're like, Zakia, where's my soap? I pre-ordered, I need my soap. All right, so we'll keep going here and I'll show you how we just get all of these done in a really, really quick fashion there. So we go down this side, turn it, turn it, turn it. I gotta go back and check out that rocker dance that Natalie mentioned. You just created a dance. I'll put it on TikTok. Make it go viral, right? It's the Soapers Rock. I got a whole, I don't know if you guys heard it, but it went pop. It's the worst sound you can hear when you're in the middle of getting your stuff wrapped up. It's like, darn it, I'm going to have to redo that one. meaning you got to take it out of the plastic and reseal it, re-shrink it. It's a pain in the butt. Such is life. That is why a lot of people will use cigar bands. A lot of people will use soap boxes. Natural Soap by Zakia has been kind of silent for about a year and a half now. So as a business owner, right, the soap in the packaging has to pay for itself. It can't like just be a deficit that we go into with customized boxes. So once Natural Soap by Zakia reaches a point where it can pay for custom boxes, we will do a transition to boxes for the soap. But here, this packaging is convenient. This is smell through cellophane, so you'll be able to smell through it. Like after it sits for about 24 hours, the scent of the soap does come through the plastic. And it's a great idea when you have soap. If you're not using it, leave it in its packaging. Soap is one of those things like wine. It just gets better with time. You hear those bars I'm dropping? It just gets better with time. It gets harder, it gets milder as it gets a chance to sit. I see comments coming up. No worries. So rock or soap pop, you might just have something. Soap rock. Let me see your pretty girl soap rock. All right, let's grab these here. These were ones that I did off of the stream. All right, now let's go along this side. Same thing. Take our gun, heat gun. I gotta make sure I say heat gun. Facebook will ban for, like you can't say bath, the other word, the bath B. It's no good. They will block your account. Like you're doing something nefarious on there. So you want to be careful. The AI hasn't gotten smart enough to know that we do more than nefarious things. We do things that make your skin feel good, darn it. And just keep going. Other side, other side. Last 5 here. But don't worry, I have about 70, 80, 100 more to get done. Not that we're going to do them all on here. Unless you guys just feel like hanging out. All right. So now these are all packed, right? There was one. I got to keep that off to the side because I don't want to put a label on it. Now, generally, when I'm doing these, they're all the same batch of soap. Haps is here. Well, hello. Thank you for joining. Let's see. Help Bijou. Just subscribe. Hello, Bijou. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. All right. So we now have all of the bars, and I kind of just separate them so that I don't put the wrong label on the wrong soap, because nobody wants to think they ordered peppermint, but then they got activated charcoal because somebody's just grabbing stuff. It's not a good idea. And don't drop it either. All right. This one's a little loosey-goosey, so we're going to wrap that up again. Oh, I know why. This one was popped. I'll show you on the side. So sometimes it'll pop. Thank you for the one. I'm curious, do you make soaps that are only offered during the house? Glad to see you. Thank you. So look, this popped on the side. So this is the oatmeal that you're seeing inside of there. So we have to rewrap that because, like I said, we don't want holy soup, right? So I just put that off to the side. It's the do it over pile. So we now have all of these laid out. Somebody asked about holiday soaps. I typically do not get into the whole holiday kind of thing. And the reason for that is the first year, and I guess I hold on to things too much. The first year, I made a bunch of holiday soap. It sold well, but then there was so much that was still left over. And you can't really sell a Noel soap in March. It's kind of hard to do. I typically do the same kind of batches. The only thing I do is I do a quarterly icon collection. So every quarter, I pick 5 icons that have impacted my journey in some way. They come from where I'm from. They're inspiring in some way. And then I'll do 5 different bars of soap inspired by them. And that's the only kind of quarterly or seasonal thing that I do. It's normally to pay homage to people that I find to be icons. And icons aren't necessarily people that are rich and famous. I have been searching for you. What's the Soda Fit? Hello. You can go to buyzakia.com. Guys, if you don't know who Soda Fit is, she was one of the very first people that I found on live streaming, and she actually teaches you how to sew. Like, I don't know if you guys know, I'm trying to figure out how to do all the homebody stuff. So that's where the soap making came in, and then Hello Fresh for the cooking. But Sew to Fit actually teaches you step by step pattern making, sewing your own things like that. But so good to see you, Sew to Fit. Very good to see you. But my website is buyzakia.com. Good morning, Bobby Shadow. Getting my soap life together. Get your life, girl. Get your life. So these are the labels that I use for the soap. And one thing that I changed from last year or the last time I made soap is I started including QR codes on every single label. So if you get a bar of soap or you gift a bar of soap, you can take your cell phone. I'm looking for my cell phone, like I'm looking right at it right there. You can take your cell phone, snap a picture, and it brings you right to the website. Number 1, to a custom thank you page, a coupon code in case you haven't ordered with us before, and then it also gives you a description of best uses for this particular bar. So every product that we offer, from the soap to the body oils, to the lotion, to the body wash, to the sugar scrubs, to the body oils, to the wet soap, to the beard soap, all of them have specific websites and QR codes that you can click on to learn more. Because I know some people, they give the gift of soap. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. You're giving people soap for Christmas. Are you trying to tell me something? But I do understand. It's a spa, self-care kind of gift set. I understand, and I want you to do it as well. Give them the gift of natural skincare is what you're giving them, right? But they may not be on these live streams. They don't get to ask me questions live. They don't get to learn that way. So hopefully this is bringing the digital world into the physical world with it. So let me show you how the bar looks here. And then you can see the QR code there, our company name. And then you also have the website, the weight, and our address there. Hello, ma'am. Good morning, Bobby. Let me ask, do you just do black and white labels or do you have color labels? Curious about cost effect. Great question. Anonymous Facebook user. It's funny how history kind of repeats itself over and over and over again. When I first started making soap, I almost did not sell my soap. And you want to know why? Because I didn't have all the fancy packaging. I didn't have all the fancy labeling. And when I came back, right, 18 months is a long time to stay away from your business. It's a very, very long time. And all of the other things that I used to use for the labeling, I didn't have them anymore. And so I've never used just strictly black and white labels. It's always been like my logo on there, which was previously like a teal green and white. Now our colors are black, white, and gold. A part of that is cost effectiveness because it's cheaper to print in black and white. And the only thing that is in gold is the name of my company, which is by Zakia. It used to be Natural Soap by Zakia, but I've always wanted to expand and offer additional things like the body oils, the lotions, the sugar scrubs, the beard care, um, the herbal teas, all of those things I always wanted to do, but never had space in the dining room. I see some of you are placing orders. Thank you very much for that. They will be shipping out this week. I do appreciate them coming through, by the way. And so, to answer your question, our labels are in black and white, but there is some gold in them. My last name is Ringgold. Hint, hint, hint. So it's a nod to my favorite color, and then it just makes sense for what we do. But long story short, labeling and packaging was one of the biggest concerns that I had as a business owner. I wrote about it in my book. Oh, I didn't pay you for that, but let me see. The very first book I wrote is called The New Soap Maker's Cookbook, Ingredients for Success. And let me see, where was it? Patience, inspiration, eliminate supposed to be, know your craft. I'm trying to figure out which chapter it was in. Eliminate supposed to be. I think it's in that chapter. Well, I can't find it. I'll find it and I'll post it later. But what I was saying in that particular instance was we come out and it's honor the fact that you're a small business. Honor the fact that you are not this huge company corporation. So why on earth are you trying to appear that way to other people? Now, there's a difference and a distinction if you're just naturally crafty and you love to do those things. But if your business isn't raking in all of this money, you're actually going into your profit margin with that. And I like to use those profits for making products, right? And hopefully, when you actually open the package and the product itself will sell it more so than the packaging. Hello there. Good morning. Where did you get the glass jars with the black labels on them? Absolutely. I have that book. I don't know why I'm coming up anonymous. Hey, Tio. Black jars. Let me see. Where did you get the glass jars with the black label? These here I got on Amazon. If you go to my Amazon shop, I do have links to anything that I've purchased on Amazon. You can find them there. It's in the Live Soap School Amazon shop. These are so that I'm going to be making 4 different liquid soaps. And then you'll be able to customize which one you want online. Maybe you want an all peppermint. Maybe you want peppermint and mango. Maybe you want apple and cherry. So each quarter will have 4 different soaps. You can get one just the way it is, or you can tell me, Zakia, I want a custom blend of A and B. And you'll be able to have it customized live right here on the broadcast. As you can see, these jars are empty, so don't ask me about customization until January the 1st. But that's where I got these from. If you go to Amazon, that's where they are. I got a lot of things from Amazon, right? The UPS driver and I had a running joke on which day I wasn't going to see him because he was bringing something here almost daily. Almost daily. Let's see. There's triple butter. And this is why you typically want to have them all going the same kind so you're not going back and forth. Now you all can't see my table here, or the counter, but I have a ton of soap that has already been wrapped and they just need labels. So Teal, I hope I answered your questions about the labels. They are black and white. Love those jars. They are black and white with a pinch of color. And then the gold is the accent. So for instance, this one here is the charcoal and tea tree beard and body wash. So the top is black. It has my gold logo right in there. And then most of the label is white with black print. And then it has the gold. And then the QR code is down there. So, and you can go on like online labels and design your own labels. You can also do them on Canva. Canva is a great place to design your labels. If you need a logo created, especially for all my new soap makers out there, I know branding and marketing is being shoved down our throat, left, right, and center, but please, please, please master your craft before you worry about making it look pretty. Make sure you're making a great product. Make sure that you understand that it's going to work the right way every single time. And if you think about it, how long are they looking? Well, I guess the Instagram unboxing is kind of important for the packaging. Let me go back. It's kind of important, but know that you have a fantastic product that you can stand behind with your labels. And that's really why I put by Zakia on there. I wanted it stamped with my name. So you knew that if you got something from me, the quality of it was there. All right. Got these. Activated peppermint. Oh, so let me tell you about. So I was getting new labels, right? I knew that I wanted them to be a little bit bigger, right? And so I went into the store and I brought them. However, I printed the first one and it was way too big. It was bigger than the bar of soap. So what I decided to do, I was about to just like call it wraps right there and just go back to the old. What I decided to do was take, here, let me grab it so you can see it. Who we got on here? Yes, I'm getting ready to start new. Start new, girlfriend. Or, I don't know. If that's teal, I hope that's teal. So originally, I'll show you the labels here. This was the label, right, that we did. And it's really large. Look, it wouldn't fit on the bar, right? Orders go out today and tomorrow. Can you speak on the Herbal Infused body oil? Yes, I can. Look, so this was too big. So what I ended up doing was I just printed the label twice. So that way, doubled it up. So I made the label smaller and then I cut it in half. So that way I got two labels instead of one on a particular one. So I doubled it up. Label, I can spell. Yes, so body oils. Let's talk about the body oils. So I have been very, very intrigued, and I'm going over to the non-visible soap cam over here. Here. So during the pandemic in particular, I got very, very, like I had been studying herbs for a while. Just never did much with it. But I got very, very intrigued and curious by herbal properties, the benefits of the herbs. And so we use a lot of the same ingredients in natural skincare that you can eat. So we use plant-based oils and butters like the shea butter, the avocado oil, the almond oil, olive oil, all of those, right? So our herbal infused ones, what we did was I want to say slow roasted, but we didn't slow roast it. But in a very large roaster oven, we packed it with jojoba oil, olive oil, avocado oil, hemp seed oil, and then we infused our herbs in there. So we infused aloe vera leaf, lavender, chamomile, and calendula. We infuse that for 6 hours so that those herbal properties were able to infuse in the oils. And now what we have is this set of 6 different herbal infusions. This one is the calendula one. They all have a calendula base. Calendula is one of the best herbs that you can use for your skin. This one here is our floral one. So it is Floral Favor, and that just means it's scented with the daisy scent. Kind of, I don't know if you all have smelt the Daisy by Marc Jacobs, so it's a dupe of that. This one is the peppermint. This one is great for the hair. I use this in my locks, and then men can also use it on their beards. This one here is warm vanilla. And then we also have hibiscus. So this one actually has the hibiscus petals right inside of the body oil. And then the last one is a lemongrass one. So remember how I was saying earlier, when you get out of the shower, the air should smell like the soap, but you should not still smell like the soap that you've used. Soap is a wash off product. We actually have usage rates that we're supposed to use it by so that it doesn't impact your skin negatively. If you have a soap that is so pungent and so strong that it is sticking on your skin, that could eventually cause issues. What you want to use is a soap that it smells pleasant in the shower, but then ultimately it's those body oils, those lotions, those butters, your perfume that you should be smelling. The soap should be giving you a clean palette to work with, and then either your natural aroma, either your natural aroma or your the additional things that you've added. Typically with body oils in particular, after you have bathed, you want your skin to be damp because the oil, you want that to lock that moisture into your skin. It's a great way to massage your skin after you've gotten out of the shower or the bathtub. And they are on the website. Watching from Canada and love your amazing streaming. Hey Shannon, good to see you. I think I answered that label. Cool. All right, we are up to 172 people live. I am hoping to continue to keep this on a particular momentum. All of my customers who came back after 18 months, that was one of the scariest things to do. Like, you haven't been on there for all that time. I hadn't even announced that the site was live. And the moment it went live, you all came right back. So number one, thank you. Number two, thank you for your patience. I knew that we wouldn't be able to ship out until either last week or this week. We have gotten there now where the custom loaves, I had some people order entire loaves of the triple butter, crushed oats, and eucalyptus. All of those are sitting here ready to go out in their boxes today. The Mr. Man soap was very popular. That was a new one that we introduced, so thank you. But if you're interested in getting any of the soap or the lotion, here's the Love and Grace in the Vanilla Sky. These come in 8 ounce and 16 ounces. We also have the Charcoal Tea Tree Beard and Body Wash, and then we also have the Peppermint Body Wash. I'm showing you what we got here. I'm showing you what we got and what's on the website. The full size of the Love and Grace. So Love and Grace comes in 16 ounces and 8 ounces. So this 8 ounce one is a great one for having on your desk in the office. And then the 16 ounce is great for just your everyday out of the shower. We also have our herbal salves, which are incredible. So there's a difference, guys. I feel like I have to make this distinction. So you have your body oil. You have your, I'm going to put them in order of thickness here. So different products for different needs. Can you use the black charcoal soap or wash for shampoo? Yes, you can absolutely use the activated charcoal as a hair shampoo. I can hear you, but the screen keeps freezing. Oh no! So see, keep trying to change it. Gotta probably stick with what we know. So body oil. This is the lightest oil that you can use. And the benefit of using a body oil is that it will seal in the moisture and it goes through the skin. All of those herbal properties of the herbs used, as well as the oils, are going right into your skin. The salve, on the other hand, is kind of like a balm, like a lip balm. It's meant to stay on the skin so that it creates a protective barrier. Very good in the winter months or the colder months for keeping your skin hydrated and protected. And then the lotion, everybody has used lotion. That's for hydrating the skin. It's not going to kind of penetrate. There is the water and oil mixture in here. These two have no water added to them. It's just the oils. Whereas the lotion is an infusion or an emulsification of both oils and butters. My screen is working fine. I can hear you. Maybe try and refresh. So hopefully that helps. We'll do a much better presentation of what we have in our shop for you all. But for my live soap school people, please do not allow something, and I don't want to call it trivial, you're labeling. Give yourself a chance to grow into the company you want to become. Start with where you are, with what you have, in order to get to where you want to go. Again, we have the Love and Grace lotion, we have the Vanilla Sky lotion, peppermint body wash, the charcoal and tea tree. You can either use the bar charcoal soap or you can use the charcoal and tea tree beard and body wash. This is great for the beard. You can also use it in your hair. Peppermint body oil, you can use that in your hair. What we're attempting to do is give you a complete solution from hair to toe. So at some point we'll work on the flip, Caroline, because these feet that I have need some work. I'm going to give you some before and after pictures and anonymously say they're not my feet, but they're my feet. Barefoot Becky is who I am, and my feet are showing it. So we're going to create something for that too. So I'm hoping that the signal wasn't too bad. You're great. Video working fine. Only freezes because of your highs and lows of internet services. True. Okay, I just went out and came back in. Hopefully that fixes it. All right, everybody. I am Zakia. Everybody who has ordered, look for your tracking number today. It will go to the post office first thing in the morning. All of you that are looking to see, okay, I've seen all this stuff. How do I get it? You can go to buyzakia.com, and that's BYZAKIA.com, and it'll take you to our website. If you have any questions, there is a live chat feature on there. Click on the chat and I can answer your questions. And for my girl Natalie, who was on here earlier, I will make sure that I create that 3-bar special with the triple butter blend, crushed oats and honey, and activated charcoal. So you can try all 3, unscented, 100% natural, and see how you like it. Maybe you can create your own, which is the word, your own natural skincare routine with how you're going to cleanse, how you're going to exfoliate, and then how you're going to do a deep cleanse. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me live. Hopefully I didn't go up and out too many times, but if you have any questions, let me know. See you later.